in the world is happening? Where is it? I found it. No panic. Hi everyone, this is Emily from Emily's Palette and I'm back with a new video. Super excited about the things I'm going to talk about today. The main topic is cringe. It's about cringe and where it started, how it developed, and why it's something that we are so afraid of nowadays. The other day, I went to see the Michael Jackson film. If any of you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend watching it. And I noticed one thing. I looked around and no one was moving in their seats. It was the strangest thing to see so many people just sat there, like, not even like bopping their heads, like nothing, not even mouthing the lyrics. People were just like that. And the music was playing, so they were just like... Nothing. And I thought, okay, this is really weird. What is going on? There were loads of young people in the room. It wasn't just like, older people. It was loads of young people and no one was moving, singing, dancing. Like, I get that we're in a cinema, but you can do that in a non-disruptive way. You don't have to get up and start dancing and start jumping around. You just, not even just a little bit of enjoyment, nothing. It was the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. And you see this type of fear of cringe in so many things nowadays. It's like when you go to a concert and it's full of people just filming it and not dancing, not enjoying the show. It's just people standing still and filming. I saw this techno event the other day online, and it was one of those with the giant kind of people that are coming out of the screen. It's really creepy, but anyway, the giant people coming out of the screen, and it was full, like there was a beat drop, there was everything, and people were all filming it like that. It honestly looked fake. I wish it was fake. It's not. It's real. And people do it at concerts. People delete TikToks after 10 minutes of posting it because they think, oh, was that a bit cringe? And oh, it's actually not getting the engagement that I was hoping for. And if people see it, that it flopped, then they'll think I'm cringe. Cringe is replacing sincerity, fun, enjoyment, guilty pleasures, all of it. But what is cringe? Okay, I'm going to say the word cringe a lot, by the way. Cringe initially, at least in my lifetime and in my generation, cringe started off as second-hand embarrassment for people. Things like on TV shows, people falling down or trying something new and not knowing how to do it and then failing, or crazy contestants on singing shows. And now through internet culture, cringe has become, oh, Deliveroo has accepted my order. Cringe has become anything uncool, trying too hard, being sincere, and showing passion without self-deprecation or irony. It would be like, oh, I love musicals, I love musical theatre. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh my god, she's actually obsessed. Like, showing any passion or love towards a certain subject, a certain film, a certain artist is like cringe. That was weird. Cringe is fundamentally social. It only exists out of the fear of being judged. So nothing is realistically cringe until someone is judging you for it. So we completely made up this concept in our minds, and we are being completely and utterly defined and managed by it. Now let's go back to the 2000s cringe, and that is when all the fun started. It was emos, it was Facebook statuses that made no sense. You're very lucky that I showed you those. It would be fan fictions, it would be sparkly, weird Tumblr edits, and it would be really oversaturated pictures of yourself. It would be Retrica, Pixar. It was fun. It would be posting your dog's paw with a retro effect on Instagram. My dog is the cutest thing in the world. XD, 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 XD with lots of emojis. People were so much more free to post what they loved, to post, oh, this is something I saw. Look, everyone. Everyone was more confident with it. People really embraced the cringe, used it, and we loved it. We all loved it. We all were trying to top everyone's cringe. And then Musical.ly came along. I'm sure we all remember Musical.ly. Vine first. Vine started, and I was just at the tail end of Vine when I started getting into it. Vine represented silly, represented fun, represented being loud.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant!
Being ridiculous, and people loved it. Millions and millions of views. So many content creators came from Vine, and then went on to YouTube, like Liza Koshy. We loved it. We were so obsessed with being fun, colourful, energetic. 2010 was the start of some memes that were seen almost as mockery. A little bit. There was a hint of self-deprecation and mockery, especially towards kind of 2013, 2014. And now we live in the real fun times where everything is cringe. Dancing on TikTok, posting a cover on YouTube, posting a cover on TikTok, trying out a new hobby is cringe. Going to the gym is cringe. Not going to the gym is cringe. We so overuse the words cringe for everything that we identify with it constantly, and we're really scared of it. Even to the point where using emojis became cringe. Not using emojis was cringe. I remember when I was a teenager, it was like red hearts were cringe, but like all the other colors were not cringe. So you had to be really creative with it. This is probably why it all happened. It's because social media means constant surveillance from people. You're constantly watched. You have a platform, you're on that platform, and it's as if like by posting a video you're saying, there you go, putting myself out there. So if I receive loads of hate, then that's my fault. It became like a way to be permanently watched and judged by people for anything and everything that we do. So of course we're going to get more hate comments, and of course we're going to get judged for watching or for posting a dance trend that everyone is posting to, especially if yours only gets 4 likes. Can you imagine that video getting 10,000 likes and then suddenly it's not cringe, suddenly it's cool, and then you get 4 likes and it's like, oh, flop, oh, fail, oh, cringe. Now we all know that anxiety, especially social anxiety, has become way more prevalent these days. I think it has got worse with social media and with the uprise of social media. You're constantly seeing things labeled as cringe, embarrassing, awkward, and so of course you try and avoid doing that, not only on social media but in real life, because you know that everyone else is also seeing what is cringe and awkward and embarrassing. So it's like you think everyone is aware of the standard you should be at, and if you are cringe, everyone will notice you. Isn't that sad? I saw a quote the other day which said that we reward mockery, we develop defensive irony and defensive self-deprecation so that no one else can do it for us. So we automatically put ourselves down. So we'll say, oh, I never danced before and this is going to be shit. I shouldn't swear on YouTube because that gets my views down. But here's my first go anyway, so that people can't go in the comments and say, that was awful. What the hell are you doing? They'll be like, oh my god, haha, yeah, you can try again, bestie, or something like that. I sound so old. And the problem is that if we think about every artist and every trend and every creative or performer, they've all been cringe. They all start off as cringe or awkward because they don't really know what they're doing, especially at the start. And so after going through that, then they get to the success, they get to the part where they can actually enjoy themselves. And it's just sad because if we see everything as cringe, we don't give ourselves the opportunity to try something new, to start something else. and to put ourselves out there knowing that we will be a bit cringe, but that's okay, because one day or another you will get the audience that you wanted. You will get your rewards. You will get to where you wanted to be. And yeah, just sad that we're not giving ourselves the opportunity to become successful at something. But I do think that people are starting to shift their perspective on cringe. There's loads of TikToks and Instagrams about it. I do think that people are starting to embrace having fun a bit more now. It's like if you imagine you're out and there's people dancing because there's a DJ there, and there's just 3 people dancing, and they're dancing like crazy, and everyone else is sat down. People would probably think, that's so cringe. That's just embarrassing. Instead of going, that is so cool, I want to be more like that.
That's really sad. I think the whole like cringe, whatever, is just so unfair. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's because like PTSD or whatever, but I love so much. I'm so grateful to feel so much. You know, we should be able to be happy and it not be like corny or cringe or classified as like something like that. Being passionate about something, loving people, being happy about something, being excited about something, that's the best.
And I think people are starting to go a bit more towards embracing the cringe. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know. There is some great research that I will link below that talks about this kind of thing, and I would love for you to go and check it out. I'm not going to mention it here just because it's going to take a bit longer, but I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Go and be cringe, go and have fun, go and find a new hobby and enjoy it, and don't worry about that bit at the start, because you need that to then be successful. If you look back at videos of Ariana Grande and videos of Sabrina Carpenter and videos of Justin Bieber back then, everyone would think they're cringe. But does anyone think they're cringe now? No, because they succeeded. They made it. They did it, and they continued. They went through that. And it's not about wanting to avoid the cringe. It's about knowing that cringe is a necessary part of yourself that you need to develop. Thank you. And go back to oversaturating pictures and then posting them on social media, please. It was so much fun. Why aren't we doing that anymore? And also, I miss songs like this. Please bring them back. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video and I hope you took something from it. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments, and do like and subscribe. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and yeah, we'll see you very soon. Bye! What was that? Bye!